Hello and welcome back, Commanders and Commanderettes. Chesty Puller here with another War Commander video. This one is on the Skirmish event, um, the General set. I have another video out on the Officer set. I'll tell you a little bit about that later. So what you're going to want to do is get a lot of thorium and resources. You're going to need a lot of missiles. And then I specifically set each of my heroes in a different platoon so that I can repair each platoon separately, and that will help you get free repair. Uh, my sergeant or Sarge is only, I think, a level 10 or 11. He's not maxed out. Um, so I can't use him very much because without his max level, he's really not that good. I think out of all three of these units, the Sarge is not the best. Um, Unless maybe you have the bonus on your base for him, he might be helpful. These small um, infantry guys right here cannot break through your flat um, damage reduction shield that you have. And if yours is a level 20 and mine is, you have a flat level reduction. Actually, I'm not sure if that's from the workshop or the level or what, but there's a flat damage reduction of 5,000 on there. And the hunter turrets get through that. They can do more damage than that. But a lot of the other turrets cannot get through. So the hunters are going to be a problem for you. And then so are all of the devouts and the bunkers. Watch out for the devouts and the bunkers. Don't get too close because the bunkers will do pretty massive damage. Um, I'm not getting close to these little guys because the devouts are there, and so I used a missile, and it only shocked one of them, so I really couldn't even do that. Um, I mean, if you only have to kill one or two devouts, and you want to save a missile, go ahead. But I actually didn't even see that the one guy was shocked at first, and you cannot shock these little guys, so don't even try. See, I'm going to go ahead and take out that devout. It's just one devout, so I also have slow-mo on, so if you can slow the devout down, you can prevent him from shooting you. So slow-mo is your friend, um, and the missiles are your friend. You're not really going to be able to do this base without a lot of missiles. I wouldn't even suggest trying that. Um, so right here, I'm just shocking the or stunning the bunker, and there's another bunker over there, so I have to be careful. I don't know if you can see that other bunker kind of hidden in there. Okay, and there's nothing you can do about the hunters. Really, nothing that you can do about the hunters unless you were to clear out all of the ground units and then bring in some sort of but you can't. You can't clear out the ground units. So even using mercs isn't going to help you. The only thing mercs are going to do is cause a distraction, and the mercs won't help you with the hunter turrets. So, I'm going around back trying to kill as much of the power plants as possible and just, isolate um, the threats and then try to take out the threats. Yeah, I made a mistake here. I had forgotten about that CC. You saw how much damage that CC did to me. Well, fortunately, the this is still free repair, but I'm not gonna take any more damage on that guy. That was a mistake. I should have been able to finish the base with my hero, but I'll go ahead and bring in Daedalus. And I really like Daedalus because Daedalus has much more range. He has 650 range, and also he's got his kind of like bouncing turret, you know. So not bouncing turret, but his bouncing missiles. So when they hit, they can bounce around and kill other things, which is pretty helpful. So we got the two bunkers there. We got the Hunter missile. Got another bunker. We got a couple of devouts. If it's just a couple of devouts, I mean, I can live with it. And see, this devout's already damaged, so I should be able to kill him before he can get anywhere near me because I have more range on my Daedalus than I did on my other hero. I can't think of the name of her right now. What is the name of that other unit? But the Daedalus is a good unit. The and the other one is a good unit. The Sarge is okay, I guess. I'm just not impressed with the Sarge. He does not have any flat damage reduction, and from what I can tell, his fire doesn't kill things more quickly than the Daedalus or the other one. So it's free repair on base one. I forgot to build missiles. Do not forget to build missiles because it's a one-hit base, and if you get all the way in there and take damage and get a lot of the base done, then you have to come back out and get missiles. You're wasting time. You can leave your attack without ending the attack. You can leave the base and go back to your base and build missiles. And as long as you finish the missiles in the base, they will be there when you come back to your attack. So if that does happen, you can do that. Just don't end attack. Um, but it takes time to do that. Lose about maybe close to a minute if you have to leave to go build missiles. I've had to do it before though, like when I didn't have enough room, and some of these bases take a lot of missiles. I do like the fact that the Skybolt not only stuns or the infantry, but also the bunkers because that is a big help. What I wanted to do is get around this corner, and I can't get around this corner because I want to get to the back and kill some things back here. Um, yeah, this guy's coming out for me, so might as well just kill him. He's just one guy. This time I'm not going to forget about that CC, and you can shock the CC with a shock missile. So you'll need shock, and you'll need the ones that stun the bunkers. I think they're called sky bolts. I can't remember. And there was a CC, or I mean a bunker back here I had also forgot about. So I took a little bit of damage there, but that's not that big of a deal. Once you start to get from green to yellow, that's going to be out of free repair. Depends on the level of your unit, and also the level of your reduced repair times for the level of your buildings on your base. If you don't know about it, if you have max level um, barracks and hangar and things like this, you will have reduced repair times. So it is very effective to max out all your as many buildings as you can. And let's see here. I will probably bring in another unit here pretty soon because um, I think I've taken just about enough damage on this guy. Probably bring in the Daedalus to clear out the front part of the base. The front part of the base is where all of the infantry and so forth are. I'm just testing here, okay? This is not something I'd recommend that you do. I'm just testing something. I wanted to see how long one of these mercs would last. I don't think they'll last long at all because these bases put out a lot of damage. See, I mean, it didn't even, and I accidentally drew my, I accidentally drew my guy over there. I wasn't expecting that, so I'm going to retreat him. I think he's still okay. He's still free repair. See, he's just barely in the out of the green and just slightly into the yellow. He should still be free repair. Um, one good thing I can say about these units is I don't think that it. I think it's like 30 minutes or something like that for a. I don't think I've ever killed one. Uh, so I don't know exactly how much, but I don't think it's very much. Maybe 15 or 20 minutes or something if they're fully dead. So they're not like, hours and hours to repair them. And so that is the only good thing I can say about these air units because I'm not very impressed with the air units themselves. However, I do like the two heroes, the Daedalus and the other one, which I cannot remember her name. What is it? It's like I want to say Geo something, but that's not it. It's I'll try to think of it before the end of the video here. Gotta get that bunker before it opens up. Yeah, it opened up. Damn it. So the stun does not last very long on the for those missiles. It's not like it doesn't last long like a shock missile does on a building. The shock missile gives you plenty of time. The skybolt doesn't give you much time. And because you got to do so many of these bases, you know, just to get through them. Once all the danger is gone, I bring in a bunch of other units just in case there's a bunch of inert buildings and so forth. So yeah, we didn't even use Sarge on that one at all. Um, and now gotta go build some missiles. But free repair on base one, free repair on base two. And I'll just mention that before I did this, I did the general set. I'm sorry, the officer set, and talk about uh, no fun at all. The officer set is not something I'm going to even recommend anybody do. I finished it one time. I probably will not do it again for the remainder of the event. And the way that this game used to work is high level players such as myself would always be able to at least uh, the best of us would be able to do it with free repair. For this particular base, it is impossible to do it with free repair. So it's going to be my recommendation that you simply just do the general set and just don't even bother with the officer set. So it looks like this video, I'm having a little bit of problems with my recorder. And so you're going to have this flashing going on. Um, I apologize. Hopefully you can still see what's going on. Dang, this sucks. The video got glitched. But I'll see if I can continue to describe what I'm doing here. Um, you notice I'm not taking any damage because of the flat damage reduction. So I do come in with this hero and go around the base and just kind of encircle the base and take out the outside portions. The inside portion is difficult because there's so many bunkers and the missiles that stun the bunkers don't last long enough. But these little purple guys on the outside, they don't cause you any damage, and you're going to have to come in contact with a couple of hunters, and they will cause you minor damage. But just focus on the hunters and try to get rid of those as quickly as possible. And the other thing I like about this particular unit is he shoots everything without you having to target it. So if anything comes within his range that is shooting you or that is a possible to shoot you, he's going to shoot it. So he knows which ones are targets and which ones are just inert buildings. He won't shoot the inert buildings for some reason. Um, but he will shoot all the ground units even if they can't shoot him. Like, see, these turrets right here are right in his range, but he's not shooting them. I apologize for the flashing on the video. I don't know if you can see it. I can see it. It happens sometimes, but I don't want to waste my whole video because of this. And I think you can still see what's going on. But like I said, I work my way all the way around the base, and also try to take out the power plants because that will help you with other turrets. These tanks over here, they take a long time to kill, and try not to be right directly above them because I do believe that as they blow up, they cause some damage. I'm not 100% sure about that, but that's the way they used to be. So if you killed something near it, then it would blow up and cause damage. So it probably will damage your air if you're right over the top of them. Now there's remember a bunch of bunkers in here. This side of the base is not that bad. It's the other side of the base that is actually more difficult. You can get both of these bunkers with just the one missile. There's another hunter, another bunker, a bunch of devouts coming in. I think I've taken enough damage on that unit, and we'll bring in Sarge here for a minute. Again, my Sarge is not max level. He is, I think he's level 10, but he might be level 9 or 11. I'm not even sure if he's a 10. I think he's a 10. And there are a lot of hunters. See how many hunters there are here? And then there's all the devouts and all of the bunkers and everything. So this is a tough little section right here. And because he's not max level, he's going to take more damage. I probably shouldn't have used him, but we'll see how he does. See, he doesn't. His firing is fast, but the amount of damage that he does per shot just doesn't seem like it's enough. And so there, I think I took, that's definitely more than 5 minutes. Not much, maybe 5 minutes and 30 seconds, but I probably should have done it with the Daedalus because the Daedalus shoots and causes more damage, and also His bouncing will also help take out his bouncing shots. They're like bouncing Betties. I have my um, graphics turned down to the minimum, and I have my explosions turned down to the minimum, so you can't see really, but this would be bouncing all over the place. The reason I have it turned down to the minimum is it allows your computer to run faster if you have the graphics turned down. But the explosions on this thing look pretty cool if you have the graphics turned up. Um, I wonder if by having the graphics turned down, if it reduces the damage I'm doing. I wonder. I'll turn it on for my next video just to check because you don't see the bouncing effect, but I don't believe that means it's not bouncing. It should be bouncing, but I don't see it actually doing a lot of damage. So I'm going to shock the CC, and then I'm going to shock the bunker or stun the bunker with the skybolt because there's the bunker there, and then there's a lot of devouts there. So the shock lasts for a long time, and now I can come in and get these last couple of hunters. By the time I get the hunters, the bunker and the devouts should be um, stunned. I can come in and take them out. And now that's it. The base should be clear. My Daedalus definitely looks like it's still free repair because it's still got, like 4 bars and he's yellow. And I'll just bring in some other units here to help clean up the last of it. And that is the completion of the general set 1, 2, and 3. And it's really pathetic, payout. I mean, that's not a good payout. Another thing, see how it says 12 minutes there? It's not 12 minutes. It's 12 minutes for all of the platoons added together. So it's not 12 minutes. It's probably like 5 or 6 minutes. See, 2 minutes for that one, 3 minutes, almost 4 minutes for that one, and 5 minutes and 30 seconds on the other one. So just because it says 12 minutes, it doesn't mean you got to go back and spend 12 minutes. It's just barely a few seconds of repair. By the time I build my missiles, it'll be free repair. And you got to kind of get in the habit of building all your missiles every time because if you forget, um, that's not good. See, that's free repair now. So anyway, I hope this was helpful, guys. Have a good one. We'll see you next time. The event sucks. It's not my fault.